Hey Capricorn, and welcome to your love reading for the month of March, and of course, any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is always to be timeless. And if this message does not resonate, please don't forget to check your other placements, because according to the astrology in the sky, you could be resonating with another placement than just your sun sign. And also for love readings, don't forget to cross watch, meaning don't forget to watch the sign of the person that you're connected with, as there could be messages for you there as well. And also, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right, so today I'm going to be pulling the energy of you and the person you're connected with. I'm going to do things a little bit different this time around. I'm going to pull the masculine energy on the left and the feminine energy on the right. Feel free to see where you fall in that category. We could definitely resonate with both sides as we exude both masculine and feminine qualities. I'm going to be pulling the overall energies of the union here, the current challenges, how you feel towards one another, and potential action that you may take towards one another. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so what's going on with Capricorn during this time? Conclusion, that could be like the World card. Fresh start, beautiful. Yeah, that could be like the Fool. And forgiveness. And at the bottom of the deck, we have recognition. All right, what's underneath that? Pride and ego. Okay, so I feel that in the past, you or your person may have not been recognizing this connection due to pride and ego, but that's changing now, okay? I feel like the walls are being brought down, the ego is being ignored, and the heart is being listened to, and that's why this connection is being recognized. That's giving me the Two of Cups energy, so you could definitely feel that you found your soulmate, or that you are with somebody that you just feel a very strong spiritual connection with. And with the conclusion card, that's what I feel is ending here, like this sort of feeling of not being authentic, and that's where this forgiveness comes in. Maybe this masculine or you feminine were being inauthentic in how you felt, perhaps coming from a pride and ego perspective, but that's what's changing, that's what's being concluded here, and with that, it's going to bring a new fresh start. I feel that this also represents forgiving yourself. You know, that if you can forgive yourself, you can move forward. You know, kind of just like closing the chapter on things that didn't work out, whether they were your fault or not your fault, you know, just forgiving people around you, forgiving yourself. It's just a very, a very calming energy that you're just moving on and you just want to start all over. And it could be because there's a new connection in your life that is making you feel this way, or you just yourself are, you know, finding balance within yourself. But I like the energy overall. I feel like you both are moving on and wanting a fresh start. Whether this is a new connection or the start of a new phase in the connection that you already have. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. What's going on with the challenges? What is a masculine's challenge? Okay, I'll take this as the feminine. So we have the Hermit. Actually, I'll take both. Okay, so we have the Hermit and the Six of Cups. What's going on with the feminine? The Three of Cups. How are they feeling towards one another? Okay, we have two cards coming out for the masculine again. We have the Empress and the Eight of Wands. Your energy is the King of Swords. And what are the potential actions? Strength. Such a popular card on the masculine. I've been saying that in like every reading so far. Okay, the feminine. Queen of Cups. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the Star card. This is Aquarius energy, so you could have Aquarius in your chart. Let me just move things up a little bit. I know it won't make such a huge difference, but I could at least try. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Star card. So there's a sense of healing and hope here, okay? And I feel like that's what's being brought on with this forgiveness and this fresh start. There could have been some scars that happened, some wounds that are now being healed. And this is helping you come into alignment with yourself and this connection. Yeah, and then we have the Knight of Cups right underneath that. So romantic gesture, you know, an expression of emotion because the heart is being healed. I just get like a sense of that. You've been going through a lot, Capricorn. You've been dealing with a lot of heartbreak. But again, you're forgiving yourself for how things underwent, whether they were your fault or not your fault. I feel like you carry a big burden that things were your fault when they really weren't. I don't know why I'm picking up that energy that you're forgiving yourself for being mean to yourself during that time of taking on this responsibility that things are your fault when really they weren't. You know, like maybe you were upset with yourself that you allowed yourself to be made a fool of, or you didn't stand up for yourself, something like that. I just get like a really strong sense that you're forgiving yourself and you're healing that. You're healing whatever it was that you were being hard on yourself with. Because I know Capricorns do tend to be pretty brutal with themselves, like not really allowing yourself to be emotional. You know, always trying to like be perfect to gain some sort of validation, you know. And I think that's what is being forgiven here. It's you just coming to the realization that you don't need anyone else's approval but your own. And that's the biggest lesson here. And that's what's being concluded. And that's why there's this fresh start. It's like a fresh start and a new way of thinking. Okay, and this will in turn help you attract a very abundant love, a very genuine love, when you're able to forgive yourself. And even the people who have done you wrong, when you're able to forgive them and move forward, you know, so that you don't carry on that burden anymore. Okay, so that's what I feel with the Star card. All right, so the masculine's challenge is the Hermit and the Six of Cups. So soul searching, memories, and reunion. So he's definitely withdrawn right now, trying to figure things out himself, perhaps looking in the past of his life and trying to see what he can learn from it. But this isn't his challenge, so it's not doing him any favors to really be stuck in this energy. You know, the Hermit is soul searching, but it's also just being really withdrawn when sometimes you need to be present. So maybe this masculine is doing overkill with spending alone time, like being in hermit mode for way too long, you know. And maybe it's because they're just really stuck in the past about something, whether it's a past with you or just a past of their life. What's going on here with the Hermit and the Six of Cups? That's way too many cards. Okay, just one card. The Six of Pentacles, trying to bring balance into their life. Yeah, Five of Cups, old wounds. They're not letting go of what went wrong in the past. And then we have 6-6 here, so that could be a synchronization you've been seeing. They're starting to recognize their errors, like their ways of wrongdoings, perhaps knowing that they could have done more in the past, but they didn't. With the Six of Pentacles, that represents equality, you know, equal give and take. They're starting to recognize that maybe they weren't being as giving as they should have been, and they're kind of regretting that right now. Okay, they're with the Five of Cups, this speaks of regret and remorse. Yeah, I think they're wanting a fresh start too, and they need to let go of that. They need to like close that chapter, lock it up, and move on. Okay, but they're kind of just stuck in this energy at the moment. Doesn't mean they're going to be stuck there forever, but they're just kind of reflecting on how things went wrong, on how they could have done better. But hey, maybe this is a good thing. Maybe this is going to help them be able to give you a more abundant connection in the future now. So maybe it's a good thing. All right. Your challenge, feminine, is the Three of Cups, celebration and community. I feel that right now you're not really allowing yourself to have fun. Again, I feel like you've been hard on yourself. Maybe not allowing yourself to just kind of like let your hair down, you know, spend time with friends. Maybe that could do you some good right now if you've also been in the hermit mode. And for some of you, it could be reconciliation with this masculine. Maybe you've kind of detached from them with the King of Swords there. I think it's because you're just trying to, close out some chapters yourself, close out some cycles, and you don't want to, come into union just yet if you're not completely finished with the cycle that needs to be closed. Temperance, because there's still some more time that you need to heal, like I was saying with the Star card, and the Death card. Transformations that are still occurring that don't allow you to really be in this like fun and flirty energy just yet, because you're still trying to find balance in your life right now. You're still trying to heal and give yourself the time that you need in order to really open up your heart again. I feel like you have been in connections in the past where they were very, you had to heal a lot from them. They were pretty bad relationships that you need this time for yourself to really just be with yourself and figure it out, not really being dependent on a connection. I feel like you're really learning independence at this time too. And then with the Death card at the bottom of the deck over here, it just means that this is all part of a transformation that is meant to happen for you. And you could be having a hard time with that too, letting an old part of you die so a new part of you can emerge. Okay, conclusion and fresh start. Like, that doesn't explain it any more better than that. Because the Death card also, it's like going through this transformation where it leaves you literally with nothing, but it's better to let all that go and start this brand new than to be like a tree with really old branches that could just be cut off and, create like a whole new tree, if that makes sense. But I feel like that's what you're struggling with at the moment, but you're handling it gracefully because it is pretty tumultuous for you. Like, it's not easy, but I feel that you're handling it the best way that you can. All right, so then the masculine's feelings towards you is the Empress and the Eight of Wands. I feel like this always comes up for you too, where the masculine sees you as this very divine feminine. Like he sees you and he carries you in a high pedestal in a good way, okay? Not like in a fantasy way. But he sees you in your power and he respects you, he admires you, and he wants to do something about it with the Eight of Wands, okay? He wants to communicate with you. He wants to take action towards you. He also feels like that you make him very excited. A lot of passion within the connection. Feels very passionate about you. It's like a really excited energy that I'm feeling here. Very like fun and nurturing and like everything that you would want in a person. This masculine just feels very drawn to you. The Two of Cups, and I was feeling that energy with this card over here. The Two of Wands, they're planning something. I feel that they know that you need more time. Maybe they're contemplating your past. Maybe they know that you carry some sort of baggage and they're trying to make things right with you, but maybe they feel that they can't really be your healer, and they're right, they can't be. You have to be your own healer, So I feel like they're trying to make things better with you in some way that they can, in any way that they can, because they do see this Two of Cups with you. They do see you as someone they want to build a life with, someone they just have this very divine partnership with, someone they feel very connected with, and they want to plan and create something with you. For some of you, if you're a mother, they definitely love that about you, whether you have their child or not. They just love seeing you in your Empress energy. Like, they just really respect you and admire you. That's beautiful. How you feel about them, feminine, you think that they're kind of detached, or maybe you've detached your energy from them. King of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius for me personally. So I feel like you're just trying to be very clear and concise with them at this time. You're trying to be very logical about the entire situation, okay? You're not really just at least right now, you're not in a place to be emotional. You will be in the future though, but right now specifically, I feel you being more like, yeah, quick wit and intellect, trying to really just analyze what's going on here, because you don't want to be burned again. You don't want to be betrayed again, because I feel that you are still healing from your past. So you're being very smart about it this time around, and you see them as a very smart person too, that you can express yourself in this way, that you can be very honest with them. Ten of Wands, yeah, because this is a burden for you. Connections and partnerships right now are a burden for you. Star card again at the bottom. So you could have Aquarius in your chart. And then the Knight of Cups right underneath that. That's crazy. Star card, Knight of Cups. So I feel that once you're ready to be healed, you'll express how it is that you feel to them. Or when you heal yourself, that's when you'll get this cup of love from them. Or just a romantic gesture. I feel like they swept you off your feet, and then this is kind of helping you heal, because maybe you thought that you would never find someone who looked at you like that, right? Recognition. You never thought somebody would give you those dreamy eyes again. But yeah, the King of Swords with the Ten of Wands. You're carrying a heavy burden, and it's a lot for you. I feel like you have a lot on your plate. Maybe you work a lot or have a lot of duties to tend to, and this masculine sees that in you too, or they have a lot of burdens that they carry, and that's what makes you guys be very in the King of Swords energy, where you have to be very cutthroat about what it is that you have to do on a daily basis. You know, like you guys are kind of putting love in the back burner right now. You're just trying to get shit done in the moment. Okay, I don't know why I just heard tax season, so maybe someone is like an auditor or like an accountant, and you guys are working overtime right now. You know, like tax season is very busy, so I feel like that's kind of what I feel here. King of Swords are very good with like, yeah, anything like mental, so you guys could work with computers or like data analysts or something, and your job is like a heavy burden right now. So that could be getting in the way of this connection. But I feel like it's only like temporary. It's only a season, right? Tax season. It's not forever. But I feel that right now you kind of have your hands full, or the masculine has their hands full. But I think right now you see the connection as a burden, just for right now. Okay, because you're trying to just be smart about things right now. You're not trying to like fall in love and like be swept off your feet just yet. Not that you don't want to. It's just, like I said, you're trying to get shit done. All right, the potential action that the masculine will be taking towards you is strength, restraint. So they could have Leo in their chart, or just be a Leo. I feel that they're just going to keep trying to be strong for you, be strong for this connection. They're holding back how they feel, because I feel they understand that you're not ready yet. Although, like I said, we'll get to this in a second, but I feel that in the future you will be. But as of right now, I feel like they're holding back how they feel, because they don't want to move too forward. They don't want to push you. Right? If they know that you carry a lot from your past, they don't want to rush into anything. Or this could be them too, still healing from their past. Okay, like I said, it could definitely go both ways, but it could be something about their past that they're still trying to heal from. And the Strength card is them trying to find the courage to really just keep it all together and work through and process how they're feeling. But I really am getting a feeling that they're just holding back how they feel because they don't want to pressure you. Knight of Wands with the Queen of Swords. Interesting. So for some of them, they will show up as the Knight of Wands. So they're either come in very impulsively. You guys aren't in a place right now to be, I feel like one of them is, some masculine out there is going to express how they feel. At least they want to, but they're holding back. So if they come forward, like very passionately, very sexually. Okay, but then I think you're going to hit them with Queen of Swords energy and be like, no, I'm not ready for this right now. Let's get one more card. Six of Cups. At the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, if you guys are like at a separation right now, just in the sense that maybe it's been like 2 weeks that you haven't hung out yet or spoken to, and you're kind of just giving each other space. I feel like this masculine is going to try to reconcile and like break the ice again by coming forward with like a hookup or something. They're going to hold back their feelings because they know that's not time for that. So they'll show up very impulsively like the Knight of Wands. And it won't be like how they authentically feel, but it'll be just so they can see you and talk to you again because they miss you. All right. Your potential action, feminine, is the Queen of Cups. So yeah, I think the emotions that you're not trying to feel right now are going to come to the surface. Okay. You're going to be very very sensitive to your emotions, that you may express how you feel towards them, but I don't even think it'll be like that. It'll be more like in your action, it'll show that you have feelings towards them, and that'll be enough for this masculine, because I feel like they're just waiting for the green light from you. So I kind of like that. I feel like he respects you in that regard. He's kind of like letting the ball be in your court. You might pick up the vibe too that he has feelings for you. That's why you are able to feel comfortable enough to bring your guard down a little bit. Okay, we have 2 cards coming out. Page of Swords with the 5 of Swords. And the Ace of Pentacles. So as much as you're going to be emotional, you're also going to kind of scrutinize the connection. You might get back into your head and think of worst case scenarios with the Page of Swords. You'll come in very emotionally and then kind of retreat your energy back and play mind games with the masculine. And I think that's only because it's you not coming from a completely healed phase, right? Especially if they do come in abruptly like the Knight of Wands, you might start scrutinizing the connection, trying to figure out what their motive is, like why they're doing that, you know, and perhaps play mind games with them because they're not being authentic either. It's like you kind of mirror each other. If he holds back emotions, you hold back emotions. So you guys both kind of are like playing, I don't think playing games, but it's just kind of like, I understand why you are playing games, if that's what you want to call it. I don't think it's playing games so much. I think it's just because you guys haven't fully expressed how you feel, that it's not in the most authentic version of yourselves because the elephant in the room hasn't been expressed. So I feel like you'll go into your thoughts a lot about this connection when you'll kind of go back and forth with your thoughts and your heart, right? But I feel that it's better to just, you know, follow your heart. And if you feel that you need more time away from this masculine to heal, that's something that needs to be expressed. Otherwise, he's going to probably continue coming in as the Knight of Wands because he just wants your attention, is what I feel there. Instead of like brushing them off and not telling them what's going on, you know, you'll make things worse by telling them, like, if they want to hang out or something, then you kind of just give them the cold shoulder. It's just kind of like going to throw off the balance of the connection here when I already feel like it's going in a great direction. All right. Yeah, especially with the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck over here. So something stable. Then we have the Ace of Wands. So a lot of passion too. So you get the best of both worlds. All right. So let's go ahead and see what this masculine would like to say to you. All right. What's going on with Capricorn's masculine? I know our love will endure and withstand any situation. Yeah. This masculine really loves you. I want to have a heart-to-heart conversation with you. Yeah, they do, with the 8 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. Call. I've been needing to hear your ringtone. See, and I feel like that's what's going to make him become impulsive, just to hear you. Just to hear your voice on the phone or something. I miss you no matter how much time has passed. Yeah. It's hard not to judge my emotions towards you. I feel like that's you. We will wake up in each other's arms again. Oh, it's okay. I say your name in random places and things. Music. I'm sending you messages through songs. Off balance. Everything feels off without your balance. Excuses. I keep coming up with excuses on why I shouldn't reach out. Kind of feel like that's you, feminine. I have been stuck between crossroads, unable to decide. That could be the both of you. Apology. I truly apologize for my attitude towards you. Oh. I shouldn't have walked away without a proper goodbye. I don't want you to feel second in my life since I'm with someone else. This one to me kind of also just represents energy. It doesn't have to be somebody else. It could just be like other energies that are pulling your energy, okay? Unsure. I'm holding back because I don't know what I want yet. I don't know why I feel like this sort of like standoffish energies with the feminine. I could be very wrong, but I kind of just feel it that way. I feel lost without my other half. I'm reminded of you through numbers. Let's get a couple more. My love, do not wait for me. Do whatever makes you happy. One of us just has to pick up the phone. Pick the phone up. The longer time passes, the more I start to doubt. Yeah. I sometimes wonder if what we had was real. Yeah, this masculine really loves you. If you're doubting it, or if you've like second guessed it, if you are questioning his motive, I don't think he has any malintentions. All right, so for this part, I'm going to be pulling a card from the Lover's Oracle, but I want you guys to ask a question regarding this connection or however you feel fit. But just go ahead and close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and imagine a white light surrounding you wherever you are, cleansing the energy around you and healing you. And go ahead and take a few deep breaths once more, and think of the question, be as specific as you can, and I'll go ahead and get an answer for you. That was fast. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is a time to give to yourself. Yes, I feel like this is a message for both, because I feel like you haven't yet quite healed. Whether it's you or the masculine, I just feel like you're not quite there yet. So like I said, until you guys are coming from an authentic place, the connection is going to feel like off balance, because it's not how you guys actually want to be acting, right? It's like you're in the Queen of Cups energy, but also the Page of Swords and Five of Swords. And then over here, he has Two of Cups on his energy, but then he comes out as the Knight of Wands. So it's like back and forth energy. So I think it's important for the both of you to spend time alone and just take a step back and be honest with yourself. If you need more time to heal, be honest with yourself about that. Don't try to rush yourself into feeling like you have to be healed today, you know? Take all the time that you need. At the bottom of the deck, we have trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Yeah, you just have to trust in yourself, trust in this process, you know, forgive and like let go of any past pain that is perhaps holding you back from this really great love that I feel here. All right, Capricorn, I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so that others may receive this message and help support my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you in your next reading. Bye.